interesting one I never thought I'd be doing. Anyway, I hope your day has been well and that you're ready to relax and play some solitaire. I don't know what to say. This is just very weird to me. But on the bright side, we have an awesome deck in the green 7-Eleven Slurpee box, and I don't know what to expect. We'll just leave it at that. Anyway, please get yourselves nice and comfy as we get into our first game. Now, I don't know about you, but I would never buy this just because the color's kind of off-putting, and I've never had Mexican street corn. I have thought of a fitting question for tonight, so I expect some interesting responses from all of you. What is your late night snack go-to choice? So, I thought it was fitting since we have the 7-Eleven deck, and I'm pretty sure most of us at some point have done a late night gas station run for some snacks. I know I have, and I have a feeling you have too. So if you were to go out and do that right now, what would be your go-to snack? Wherever you're from. The weirder, the better. And do you get a drink with your snack? Well, there it is. Mexican street corn Cheetos. Tangy, spicy, and cheesy. All the elote flavor. Well, let's open this up and I'll actually save that since it sounds a bit loud. And there they are. I'm gonna be fairly open-minded, even though, I don't know, let's see. Looks fairly harmless. Wait a second. Why does that taste familiar? Would you ever buy these or go out to try them out? Oh, wait a second. That is very, very peculiar. Tough start to the game, but that could change. I'm gonna need a couple of these before I can give it a rating, because my taste buds are confused as we have triple twos. What the heck? First off, they're not really spicy, but instead savory with spices. So if you count spices as being spicy, I guess it is somewhat tangy, a little bit cheesy. It kind of tastes like ranch Doritos for a second, but then instantly does a left turn, slaps you in the face, and then says, now what? It's very weird. I need more. I don't know. Can't catch a break. I don't think I'm gonna be able to give a solid stance on this, but what I can say is it's a pleasant surprise. It does have a nice flavor to it, but I'm just kind of upset I can't name that flavor as that is the end to our first game, as there's nowhere for that 10. King, 8, 5, 8, 8 or 3, so triple eights. Very unlucky. So at first I told you it tastes like a ranch Dorito, and then it kind of has a Chipotle burrito taste, followed by like a Parmesan cheese, as we have double nines and double queens, double jacks. It kind of tastes like corn, but double sevens, double aces, double sixes, that's triple aces, and triple nines. Lots of nasty. But that's probably because it's cornmeal. I don't know. It doesn't taste like Mexican food. But it has good seasoning. What the heck? Oh, now I taste some lime. You know what? I'll just say it now. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was gonna be unbearable. Not unbearable, but not ideal. But it is an acquired taste. I think if you were to try it, you'd probably just as confused as me. But you wouldn't mind it. I could see myself having them, but not a lot, which is a good thing. But I don't know. I have no idea what to think. I have no idea what that was. That did not sound good. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, but anyway, those Cheetos, surprising. If you want an experience, try them out. Add them to your late night snack list and tell me what you think. And if you've had them, what are your thoughts? I guess we're having a rough night, so far at least. I'm just still very confused. I think there's a term for that. Isn't it called umami or something? But I guess in Spanish-speaking countries it might be called elote. I bet you know more than me on that. That's just a guess. But it hits a lot of your tongue at once. I guess that's why it's so confusing. You know what? We'll do that instead. There we go. That's better. That's more like it. And our third play of this turn. first, and then jumps straight to the back. And then after it jumps to the back, it decides, you know what, let's go to the sides and reside. Anyway, double queens, double jacks, and a 5. Nowhere for them. Can't do any more building. So on to our third game. Yeah, 7 out of 10. I'm confused. I'm not gonna figure it out. And I'll just accept it. Anyway, what are your thoughts on Mexican street corn? Double sixes, triple sixes, awesome. I've heard of it before, and I think what my impression of it is obviously a street vendor has some corn, and then they smother butter with Parmesan cheese and some spices, and squeezed with lime afterwards. And I don't know about you, but I've never been too much of a corn cob person. I'll enjoy it if I get one, but I would never seek out a corn cob or make a meal out of it. Something about lathering that corn cob up in butter just always it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But maybe I should be a little more open-minded towards that. You know what? Scratch that. I don't need to be. I'll be open-minded towards meat, but corn, I'm good. Not a great start. We'll see what we could do. Oh, really? Triple twos once again, and when you know it, one ace for the only twos, or two, that is not present, and that is our present for tonight. Oh, Solitaire, how unforgiving you can be. But you know what? You could be just as forgiving when you want to be. What a jerk. Okay then. We'll take it. We just got unlucky. And I was just about to ask and then share a story. But that'll have to wait until our 5th game as we move into our silent game of the night. As there's nowhere for that queen, 6, king, 10, 8, or king. We've doubled up quite a bit like that tonight. Dang. Well, on to our silent game, but first, let's see which cards were left unturned this time. Double threes, double jacks, double nines, double sevens, double fours, double aces, and triple threes. Talk to you later. some of you might ask, well, how come you don't just not do the 3-card draw? Rule 1, it's not as fun. And 2, I'd rather fail on something that's a little harder than win something that's easy. Even if it's something as silly as a card game, it just makes the payoff that much better when it does happen. So, at least we got a fat stack in that one. 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Will this be our game of the night? I really hope so. Runaway Cheeto. I always hate when it takes a while to make our first play. It feels like we're already one step in the grave when that happens. Don't tell me. 1 card away from being shut out in one swoop. My oh my. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. Every play matters even more so at this point. It always does. But, you know what I mean. As we once again have a triplet on the field. And if you'd like to share in that frustration, 3, just comment 3, since it encapsulates, if that's even a word, wait a second, the amounts of triplets we've had tonight, as well as the 3-card draw rule that really seemed to have cost us in our last game, almost to a taunting degree. But you know what? We somehow managed to put ourselves in a position to make a run at it at the moment. But you know what? Ultimately, just like every other game, just a few cards short of making even a little effort to victory, as there's nowhere for that Jack 6. Wait a second. Flip back. Put down that 4. Put down that 3. Put down that 4. And put down that 10. And that is why we'd always double check, my friend. No way. If we win this. Okay, now we're at a spot. 3, 4. Flip. And that is the 5 of hearts. So nowhere for that Jack 6, 6, or 5. Something, please. Let's just do it one more time, just to feel better. Nowhere for that jack. 6. Oh, wait a second, it's a 2. It's a 2. But you know what? At least that will give us a fat stack. And that's about it. And then lastly, nowhere for that king. So the final double check, jack, 6, and a king. Can't do any more building to help ourselves out. And what a roller coaster at the end. Why must this game tease us so? Well, for the final time of the night, let's see which cards kept us from possibly getting a win. As we have nothing special. So my friend, that is it for tonight. An interesting one at that. But no matter the result, it was always fun. I'm a little tired if you couldn't tell from that slur, so I'm heading to bed. You, please do much of the same. What did I just say? Anyway, please have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams, and as always, until we meet again, stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.